Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your great support always. I'm so grateful for your continued support to this channel. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. You will not believe that a member of parliament who is close ally to William Ruto has failed to explain how many houses they have built, how many they are building, and how many has already been occupied. As Sam Gituku embarrasses this member of parliament live on camera, forcing Honorable Ruku to even throw strong words at Sam Gituku, saying that you're asking me this issue of housing program, but I'm not an engineer. When the member of parliament and a close ally of William Ruto has failed to explain this housing program, then what do you expect a common mwananchi to explain about the housing program? There's something here I've realized with the Kenya.BONFACE'S government. The things they are doing that they cannot even explain to common mwananchi. And that is why when you see Kenyans coming out annoyed against them or on them, you'll see William Ruto and his punitive leaders will start saying, oh, some individuals are planning anarchy, or some individuals are not having good thoughts about his government. You'll see a lot of illustrations. I want you to watch an embarrassment on a live television where Sam Gituku embarrasses this member of parliament. But before we watch, as you always do, ensure you like the video. When you like the video, you automatically support the work that I'm doing in this channel, because sometimes you watch and you forget liking the video. So this is just a reminder. As you watch, please consider liking the video. Thank you so much for that like. Let us listen to this.
To the question of the affordable housing program, because the promise, which Mheshimiwa Kagusha sold very eloquently, that the government would ensure that there's at least 250,000 affordable housing units every year. Later on, the explanation was that already the market was providing 50,000 units. So the question was on how they bridge the gap of 200,000. Now, since August 2022 up until early this year, only 4,888 units were ready, according to the figures of the government, including the president himself. Mheshimiwa Ruku, what has been happening? What is the challenge here with affordable housing? You're not meeting your targets or the pledges?
Not getting near.
What the information I have, Sam, is that we have about 130,000 units which are under construction at the moment.
Under construction?
Yes. And
what stage of construction?
Different stages of construction. Different stages of construction. Some of them complete.
No. If you're under construction, you're complete. You're no longer in that category.
130,000 units of housing, affordable housing, the construction, and they are all in different stages.
There's not even a range, like
in Nairobi we have units which are probably 60%. We saw where the president went.
What does 60% mean? Just to know what you're saying.
60%. They may have different meaning depending on review presidency.
You know what you're saying. So you're saying some units in Nairobi are 50% completion. What does that mean?
Sam, let me say this.
Yeah.
I'm not an engineer. Okay.
Okay, fair point.
So don't ask me on what I need to tell you is the information which I have. Is that 130,000 units
under
of affordable housing are under construction.
So that's still below the 200,000 revised promise per year.
Yes, it is below the what was promised, but the thing is, are we on the right trajectory as far as providing the affordable housing to Kenyans? The answer is yes. That is what is more important. Okay,
what does right trajectory look like?
In 2022, Sam, we had only 8,000 units of affordable houses. Within 2 years, we are talking about 130,000 units which are under construction at different stages.
8,000 units were under construction, or what was the status?
Yes, in 2022. By the time this administration was coming to power, under the previous administration, we had 8,000 units under construction. Okay, some of them are complete, of course, at the moment, but it's a huge leap from 8,000 units to 130,000 units. So we are in the right trajectory. We may not have hit the 200,000 mark, which you have just quoted, but per year, but we are headed in the right direction. Of course, implementation of any program has its own challenges, as Mheshimiwa Kaikai has just pointed out. So these are some of the challenges. Of course, the running curve is there. You know, as you perfect the implementation of the program, you tend to increase the pace on the number.
Do you know how much money has been collected through the affordable housing levy?
We can check.
You don't know how much it is?
We can check.
Okay.
Now, Kenyans, when Sam Gituku is asking this member of parliament to at least explain for us whatever is happening with the so-called housing program, and he has failed to tell us how many houses wameshajenga, ngapi watu washachukua wamepewa, na how much wame collect, they don't know. They don't know. And that is why I can even compare with what happened with SHA. These members of parliament, do you know they don't know anything about SHA? Go and ask any member of parliament, especially those who are close allied to William Ruto, who are selling the agenda of the so-called SHA. How are you? They don't know at all whatever is in that SHA. We look at even the punitive Finance Bill 2024 that was rejected by the Gen Zs. These individuals never knew anything. But in terms of their affairs, wanaelewa vizuri sana. In terms of increasing their salaries, wanaelewa. In terms of defending the CDF to remain, wanajua. But in terms of some issues affecting Kenyans or something that is pro-people, they don't know. So William Ruto has been left there to sell his punitive narratives. As these members of parliament, they don't know anything. They're just there for the sake of being close allied to the government. Which for me, it was a live embarrassment. Live embarrassment. Which if this is how these members of parliament are going to continue, then I can tell you and I can guarantee you we don't have leadership in this country. Rather, what we are having is that an example of leadership. What do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Till we meet in another video.